Tim is a little bit paranoid. Yes, this is no, I'm joking. So Tim and I will be working to create more content for you guys. Let me know how you feel about that. In the meantime, speaking of content, Greg Lunt, I'm still a fan. You can love him, you can hate him. I love how he loves to ruffle feathers. What you see here posted today, you can follow him on @GregLuntX. And Greg and Lunt and X is capitalized. It reads, hashtag link holders, quote, SDX uses CCIP for interoperability, end quote. And then there's a new video from SDX, quote, we established interoperability a couple of years ago. Yet CCIP launched July 2023. Face slap emoji. Wake up, it's Quant. It's always been Quant. And if we look at this video,
we at SDX have established already a couple of years ago interoperability between the traditional infrastructure and the new infrastructure to allow for our members to reach the whole market and not only a fraction of it, which is now active in the digital asset space. We at SDX have established already a couple of years ago interoperability between the traditional infrastructure and the new infrastructure to allow for our members to reach the whole market and not only a fraction of it, which is now active in the digital asset space.
Okay, yeah. Well, so that's pretty much on the nose. And about solving that interoperability thing, this is a tweet by Six Digital Exchange at SDX_global. And this reads, what do you think it'll take for hashtag blockchain, hashtag interoperability? Read our view here, sdx.com/blog/interoperability and a lot of other things. Let's discuss. And there is a poll. And the first answer that's possible, let's call it A, would be mindset change. And that got 7.7% of the votes. Then there was tech advance like hashtag Quant that got 89.1%. And then you have not needed move on with a 3.2%. There were 2,263 votes. I didn't do the statistical analysis, but I say an 89% approval on 2,200 votes could be significant, which is very cool.
It still baffles me that they haven't deleted this tweet.
They haven't removed it. They haven't removed it. This is still on. The link is in the description, right? x.com/sdx_global status. And then, well, I'm not going to read the number because you're not going to remember it anyway. It's a waste of time. Oh yeah, I tagged Erik Voorhees here, lol. There's Quad Network. Now you've heard of it. I can remember somebody, I don't know, Erik Voorhees for some reason attracted my attention, not having heard about Quant or something like that. But yeah, this was 2021. And now it gets confirmed again. This must sting. That being said, SDX still works with Link, right? That is still true. And they will be using most likely CCIP services for price feeds, for oracles, for other stuff like that. But not for the meat and potatoes, which is obviously the interoperability that Quant can provide. What are your thoughts, Tim?
I think it's pretty clear that this is us.
Yeah,
what can I say?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, especially that they didn't take down the old tweet. I mean, it's still being reused, so they know it's there.
It's really interesting that they tweet something like that and then accordingly not delete it. Usually it's an intern or some employee who makes a mistake. So that means they are either not tech savvy enough to delete tweets, or it was intentional and they just kept it there for some reason. But it was surely a very interesting tweet, especially back in those days when we were in complete euphoria modes with Binance announcements, SDX suddenly tweeting us. I really remember those days vividly. So, yeah, it's great. And
and
you can only
especially
admire
because
Greg for bringing it up once again, because we really tend to forget. We really do not see it anymore.
No. Yeah, and 6 SDX, they are also part of the Swiss banking system. They do the Swiss stock market and so on. So there is a lot of volume. There's a lot of credit and credibility to these guys. Give them a follow at SDX_global. So you don't miss out on stuff. Same with GregLuntX. And we have another one from Greg as well. And this is about Project Leonidas. Leonidas, if you're from not Greece. And this reads, breaking. QNT helps complete Project Leonidas, representing a wrapped CBDC settlement for all of Italy. The project was built on Spunta, which uses Overledger for interoperability via SIA chain. Right? SIA chain has their own SIA net. They have like 180,000 kilometers of fiber optic cable across the world. They are connected to every bank on the planet, according to Gil. Leonidas was run by the Italian Banking Association, Bank of Italy, R3 Corda, NTT Data, and 17 different commercial banks. The participants were able to, 1, settle liquid balances across multiple CBDC networks, 2, manage cash supply and demand between banks, 3, add programmability logic within and beyond the interbank connections. Similar to the BIS vision, Project Leonidas came away with the following conclusion, quote, the application of new technologies should not merely overlay onto existing processes. Instead, it should drive a fundamental transformation through the integration of innovative technologies, end quote. Quant continues its expansion across Europe as the foundation of the new financial system. What I forgot to say on the previous tweet was SDX cannot be on CCIP for interoperability because SDX also works with Corda. And Corda is a private permissioned network. And CCIP cannot interoperate that. You'll probably get more from Greg on this, but the technology from CCIP is just not capable of interoperating with this, and Quant obviously is. So what you see here now on the screen, a diagram showing the overall architecture. Not gonna dive into this because we are way too technical already. But it is built with CBDC REST APIs, Spunta REST APIs, and APIs technically how the internet right now works to a degree. They're speaking about the Corda app, which makes pretty clear what is going on. Yeah, and here you see a screenshot from Quant's website. A full program of testing has been executed on SIA chain, R3 Corda, and private Ethereum platforms. Quant and SIA will work together. And then there's Gilbert in a Telegram screenshot. Great project, financial institutions, on Project Spunta this is. We're working in the right space to be able to deliver the sector to the sector at scale. Spunta's only one banking application. There are many more in the pipeline to run on SIA chain and interoperable through Overledger. So that is really, really great. Amazing work by Greg, as usual. So there's a lot of claims being made, right, by Link, CCIP, etc. There's a lot of people taking that at face value. Link has a really great marketing department.
Yeah,
They are
really,
now getting called out on LinkedIn. I don't have the LinkedIn post there yet, but they're pretending to be the standard for the future. And there was somebody actually from a standards platform lashing out in the comments that Link is overselling themselves, which is pretty atrocious.
It kind of makes me think of, I think it's, oh no. Oh, I'm so terrible. I've become so terrible with all these cryptos. What is it again? One of those other interoperability cryptos. It's not Polygon. What's the thing?
I'm gonna let you swim, dude. You
Link...
interrupted 3 times to say this, so you better fucking remember.
Oh no, it's the no. When you watch the videos of Raoul Paul, they have sponsoring. They have ads before when the video starts and after the video ends.
Polkadot.
And Polkadot, indeed. It's literally a matter of marketing, right? So when you watch Raoul Paul's videos, you are probably a crypto investor or an investor in general, and the people of Polkadot want you to buy their token. And Link is focused on attracting some customers. Well, we are building on a totally different level. It's not even comparable, but for crypto folks, it's important. Because they have the illusion that they are being marketed and that they are relevant.
Yeah.
It's a completely different game of chess that we're playing. Yeah, okay. Polkadot. Sure. Yeah, I used to be in that in the past. Long ago.
Yeah, and here we have
the Miles Dodger tweet storm.